This little box here is the computer out of my 225 horsepower Evinrude 2001 FICHT motor. We had to take it to DFI technology and get the software reflashed or reprogrammed. And since there's no video on the YouTube of how to put this thing in, we're going to give this a go. I am no mechanic, know very little about engines or motors. I'm just a guy trying to save some money after spending all of his other money getting this thing fixed. So here we go. Evinrude calls this an EMM, and it's doesn't have many attachments. It has 3 water tubes that will be attached to it. One on the top, it's black. One on the bottom is black. The one on the side is silver. It has 2 clips that are identical on the right hand side, and you will use a screwdriver that has a star attachment on the end to screw those in. And there are 2 clips on the right that need to be plugged in, and those will snap into place. On the bottom, a round circle clip, a ground wire, black, and a red wire that a boat mechanic has told me that this serves absolutely no purpose for what I have. So, but I do know where it goes, so we are going to put it on exactly as it came off. Looking at the back of the motor, we'll go over where those clips are. The bottom water clip is here, where my thumb is touching. The top clip is here, directly in front of the flywheel. It comes off the flywheel, comes around. The side, which is the has something to do with the measures exhaust pressure. It has this little flywheel on it, very small disc, about 2 inches wide or so. The clips are exactly where our mechanic took them off. They're pretty much laying there exactly where they should be. Those will clip into place. The 2 on this side have these screws that will need to be screwed into place. The top one and the bottom one are identical. And those are your 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs, and 1, 2, 3 attachments for the water. To mount this on the EMM directly to the engine, there are basically 4 screws. When my mechanic took this off, he left this one, he took that one out, and he did the opposite on this side. He took the top one out, but left the bottom one on. And those attachments, hardware for this piece, was a little confusing. Let's take a look at that. All together, it looks like this. But apart, this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna have this piece. This tube slips in there into the rubber grommet. The screw, the washer, and this little star nut will go here on this side, here on this side, and the screw goes in that way, which is what completes the 2 sets of screws that the mechanic left out. And that's what it looks like sitting in there with the plugs in. First thing you want to do before you get the screws going and mount it or attach the water is find the ground wire, because it has to be attached right under there. So we're going to loosen that, put the black wire right there. And there she is, all installed. Word to the wise, when you're screwing in these 2 little screws, don't drop one down into the bottom of the motor, or you make a 30-minute job into an hour-and-a-half job. We got this water hose going in here. We got the circular clip plugged up here. Bottom water hose here. Side hose here. This was screwed in with the star screw. There's one exactly below it you can't see right there, screwed in with the star screw. That one here, that clips in, those two. Can't see it real good, but there's the ground way back in there. And the red, the last one is the red, some kind of accessory or something. We routed it over here. And it is going to right there. And that job is finished. Thanks for watching.